Trump is promising to unveil his replacement to Obamacare possibly as early as today. Given all his previous failures on this front, is there any reason to this time believe his plan will have legs?
And now, with Donald Trump being judged a failure in every poll of his presidential job performance, the Trump retreat is underway. And the Department of Government Efficiency, we discovered this morning, no longer exists. That doesn't exist. Office of Personnel Management Director Scott Cooper told Reuters when asked about the Department of Government Efficiency status. Reuters reported that today at 8:37 a.m. And so Elon Musk's indefensible plaything, which produced no government efficiency but did deliver the worst cruelty the United States has ever visited upon people outside of war, is no more. In its heyday, the Elon and Donald show lit up the Oval Office, the room filled with reporters and cameras, and Elon Musk never faced a question from those reporters about what he was doing to the 400,000 children who were dying because of his playing with government, because of what he did to the United States Agency for International Development. Not one question from the White House press corps to Elon Musk about that. There is no more vivid image of the decline and fall of Donald Trump than the image that was created on Friday with Donald Trump slumped in the Oval Office at the desk in defeat, offering a political surrender to the man who stood beside him in the Elon Musk position.
Trump's gas price discount has disappeared, just if we want to come back to the reality-based community. Trump and his economic team often respond to concerns about the affordability crisis by touting how much cheaper gasoline was than under his predecessor. For the first time since the start of Trump's second term, the discount between this year's price and last year's has effectively disappeared. The national average for regular gas stood at $3.55 on Tuesday, almost exactly the same as a year ago under President Biden. During a major economic policy speech in Miami on November 6th, Trump claimed gasoline prices have plummeted to the lowest in 2 decades. In reality, gas prices were averaging $3.08 a gallon, nowhere near a multi-decade low. It's basically the same on gas price. Everything they say, Carlos, is a lie.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what would make gas prices plummet is that if you had more of the infrastructure bill and electric and renewable energy and green resource, solar cars and a solar network of charging, gas companies would go, oh, crap, we got to lower our prices now because everybody wants to charge. There's charging stations at apartment complexes now. Yeah. So, they don't want to lower gas prices. And when lowering the egg prices never works, switch to gas.
Yeah, and by the way, every headline sums it up. Black Friday spending expected to tumble by 4% as shoppers tighten their belts amid economic woes. Americans are planning to spend less money on Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales this year as the nation's economic outlook grows gloomier. New research suggests U.S. consumers expected to spend an average of $622 in the 4 days starting on Thanksgiving compared to $650 last year. The 4% drop market break with the trend between 2020 and 2024. Wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, you mean when Joe Biden was president? Is that? Yeah, when things were much better. Okay.
But you know what? If you're struggling, Stephanie, just dress up in a suit to fly on Spirit Airlines and it'll all be okay.
Middle seat.
Yeah.
Middle seat.
Yeah.
And there's like the pictures of disgusting Bobby Kennedy, with no shoes on in the airport and on the plane. I mean, they're just such hypocrites, right?
Yeah. Ted Cruz with his freaking belly just hanging out over it, bumping into your seat so you can't recline it. Hey, Raphael, suck your gut in. I want to recline 2 inches.
It's a long flight to Cancun.
Yeah. Long flight to Cancun.
Can you wear a girdle?
Yeah, lay off the margaritas, chubby. Gorditos.
Gorditos. Yes, the turkey pardons. Trump said this because it's as you know on holidays he becomes a uniter, not a divider, and just a president for all of. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
He said Biden's turkey pardons last year were invalid because of autopan. He added when he saw the turkeys, he thought maybe they should be named Chuck and Nancy, an apparent dig at Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi.
Okay.
And then he said, but I realized I wouldn't be pardoning them because I would never pardon those two people.
Wow.
He then said Bobby Kennedy had certified this year's birds will be the first ever MAGA turkeys. Oh, I don't want to know what they're going to be stuffed with. Oh,
boy.
okay.
Oh, God.
Heroin.
I was referring to the sex, but okay.
Yeah.
Someone that's an aficionado of the, not belching, but the other thing. I just check what your turkey's,
Belching with an F?
What your turkey's filled
Yeah,
with. Yeah.
uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Did they fill
These
it with a
Epstein
straw?
turkeys are underage turkeys from Epstein's Island.
Oh, God.
Trump said they could be fat, but they're still MAGA. They've eaten very fattening food you can eat. We want to make them special. And then he made a joke about J.B. Pritzker said, I refuse to talk about the fact that he's a big fat slob. Does a narcissist like him not have like a mirror in every room in the White House so that he can, him talking about anybody's body is astounding to me.
But he's not dumb enough to realize the cell phone, He's just like, he has these thin funhouse mirrors. Change this mirror. This one's got to make you look thinner.
Probably
Change the
does.
mirror.
They're like big lie mirrors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's great. And think about it. This is the president of the United States calling somebody fat. This is who we have in charge. We have gone so past normal that it just doesn't faze us anymore.
Yeah.
Can you imagine any other president in history insulting somebody else about their weight?
Calling a
This
female
guy-
reporter piggy, quiet piggy. I mean, it's just, we're just, and that's the battle really, Carlos, is not to be numb, not to stay numb.
No, not to ask when you're criticizing soldiers for disobeying an unlawful order. You've lost the debate. It's gone. Yeah, we are numb to how crazy this guy is. January 6th was the bellwether.
Yeah. Hello, I'm trying to get your attention. Yes, Senator Mark Kelly on that.
Let me start by saying I never questioned any order, and you're required to follow all legal orders. You're also required not to follow illegal ones. And I think most people can figure out, just take some common sense in what would be an illegal order.
Yeah. One more.
I'm guessing bombing fishing boats in Venezuela.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Senator Kelly.
I think it's important for people to know that they need to be able to stand up and speak out.
Yeah.
Yep. One more.
I'm also guessing that National Guard troops, when you're not requested by the governor, you're not really supposed to go, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And telling people to shoot civilians in the legs. I mean,
Yeah.
What's the
When we get
artery? What's the
emotional.
artery you have in your leg? Like, that's giving someone the death sentence just arbitrarily if you felt like it. Okay, one more.
I don't know Pete Hegseth well. I sit on the committee that ultimately had to confirm him, so I know a little bit about his background. He's totally unqualified.
Well, come on,
Nothing-
hold on. He was a weekend host at Fox and Friends.
Nothing
In
against
fairness.
journalists. They play a very important role in our society, but he's not qualified for this job. And from what I can tell and talking to some of my Republican colleagues, I mean, he just wants to please the president.
He's not qualified to do a pull-up.
No, he's not. His pull-up form is atrocious.
Terrible.